Please welcome Lucy ISABEL.
Hello. It's a gift to be here tonight. When Adam emailed me, I jumped at the chance. I'm actually still based out of Nashville. I've just been spending more time in the Northeast lately, and he caught me on a Northeast situation. But my name is Lucy ISABEL. I'm going to sing some songs for you. I've been thinking about the way the wind seems to blow, always picking me up and taking me as it goes. I'm not one to believe the words of old so and so. So you can't keep me on the ground, now you can't keep holding me down. It's complicated, I'm a mess. A hard yes, easy no, switch it up and I never know where I stand or how to plan for the road ahead. I've been living my life this way, it's all that I know. Pick one up, put him down, and grab another to hold. I've been trying to change, I swear I want to grow old. But I can't keep you on the ground, and I can't keep holding you down. It's complicated, you're a mess. A hard yes, easy no, switch it up and I never know where we stand or how to plan for the road ahead. Photographs and memories, they don't mean nothing to me. I'm gone, moved on. Then I'm sober till I'm not. You're only missed when I've forgotten everything about you. Got me jonesing for a life that I can't take. You're the habit I can't break, it's complicated, we're a mess. A hard yes, easy no, switch it up and I'll never know where we stand or how to plan for the road ahead. Thank you. Something about singing in a church, it just feels right. I actually got my start, I got my start as a ensemble member when I was 8 years old in a high school production of Hello Dolly. But as far as singing in front of audiences, I kind of got my start in church because my mom was the cantor at our church, and after Sunday school they had what they called the children's mass. They just had it, right after Sunday school, so it was like 400 kids who had no interest in being in church. But I started cantoring that when I was 9 years old, and I did that from the time I was 9 until I got confirmed when I was 14, and then I was like, cool, I'm gonna leave now. It's all right. But anyway, it's nice to be here with y'all. It's nice to be in such a warm space. I'm gonna play a song now called A Hero's Welcome. It's on my latest album, All the Light. And it's the only song that I didn't write specifically for the album. It's a song that I wrote back when I was in college when I started writing music. And at the time I wrote it because it sounded nice to me. I didn't really have any real life experience to do with what the song was about. And now in my 30s, I know more. And it's nice to sing it. It's nice to bring things back from when you were young and dumb. I got time on my hands, I got no place to go. I'm just sitting here waiting by the open window. Ain't no money in the bank, ain't no gas in my tank, just a lonely hero's welcome for when you come home. Oh, river rolling by, oh, clouds in the sky. Take my hand, watch the time pass by. 7 years, 7 days, without you they feel the same. Keep your picture in my pocket, shield my heart from rainy days. Days are good and days are bad, kept that promise that we had. Until death do us part, baby, I'm still mad. Oh, river rolling by, oh, clouds in the sky. Take my hand, watch the time pass by. Oh, river rolling by, oh, you're in the sky. Spread my wings, help me learn how to fly. Thank you. I'm a mom. I've got 2 little girls, and they're 3.5 and 5 months old. Yeah, fresh out the womb. But my 3.5-year-old, she started going out on the road with me, touring with me when she was about, she would have been about 18 months old, maybe closer to 1, but my 5-month-old started going out on the road with me when she was 7 weeks old. Do I recommend it? No, I do not. It's funny, I've got a friend in Nashville who has a daughter the same age as mine, and she's about to give birth to her second one. And I was like, yeah, I'll let you know how the touring goes with 2 of them. And I was like, don't do it. No, it's all right. It turns out the baby's actually the easy one when I've got 2 with me. The toddler gets a little dicey. Anyway, this next song I wrote when my older daughter Cecilia, when she was 1.5, we were coming back from a run in the Northeast, driving back to Nashville. Can't for the life of me find the pocket in this dress right now. I'm looking for my pick. There it is. Okay. Anyway, so we were coming back from a Northeast run. And my daughter was just over being in the car, and I was kind of over being in the car, because, you know, she has her limits. The little one, turns out when you train them when they're 7 weeks old, they just sleep the whole time. But the 3.5-year-old has higher or lower limits. Anyway, so she was over it, and I looked at the GPS, and we were exactly 100 miles from where we were staying that night, which is a long time when you have a screaming 1-year-old in the car. And so I started making up this song on the spot. I thought, maybe this will make her happy. It didn't, but she likes the song now, so that's fun. And this is another one that's on my new album. Oh shoot, I'm singing you know what, it's fine. I'm gonna sing this one anyway. I'm doing the wrong set list order, but you guys didn't need to know that. Anyway, this is a song called Miles from Home. This is the sleep deprivation happening here. Across the ceiling from a long forgotten job. Somebody lived before me, somebody moved along. And I stare through open windows, but I never feel the breeze. ease. It's hard to just feel present if you always aim to please. Do I ever learn to see the forest for the trees? 'Cause I'm 100 miles from home for tonight, and I'm sitting with the fear that I might turn around. There are storms that rage in silence, they're peaceful years that pass. There's nothing much between them, though time can feel so vast. And I'm moving through the madness of a crowded, lonely path. Doubts that speak loudest, they hate the ones that last. If it's not my time, I won't be living in the past. 'Cause I'm 100 miles from home for tonight, and I'm sitting with the fear that I might turn around. And I could try to make you leave just to see how long you'd stay. But that's a lonely way to love, and it's not me anyway. 'Cause I'm 100 miles from home for tonight, and I'm sitting with the fear that I might turn around. There are thoughts that keep you up at night, and thoughts that fade away. And when the morning rises, it's not your choice who stays. You can lose a little of yourself along the way. 'Cause I'm 100 miles from home for tonight, and I'm sitting with the fear that I might. Oh, I'm 100 miles from home for tonight, and I'm sitting with the fear that I might turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Goodness, what a beautiful night. It's kind of, you guys might feel differently than me about this, but it's kind of nice to be in a place where it still snows. You know, I grew up in New Jersey, but I grew up at the beach, so we got a lot of that, you know, ocean effect, a lot of humidity. It doesn't always turn into snow. But I can remember we always had like one big snowfall every winter, and that doesn't really happen anymore. Or if it does happen, I'm usually not there, so I kind of miss out on it. And then in Nashville, we sometimes get snow. But Nashville's one of those places where we get like a centimeter dusting, and they close down the city because it's cheaper than having the infrastructure to deal with it. So that's fun. I wrote this next song about being a parent and having a parents, which, you know, I assume that most of us have parents in some capacity. And I started writing it in October of 2023, because one of my cousins was in the midst of very surprisingly losing her mom. It was a really quick illness, and she was gone, and I started thinking about, you know, my own parents and my own mortality and a legacy and things like that. And then very unexpectedly, my dad passed away. We just hit the 1-year mark on December 20th. And so I was kind of in the middle of writing this song when he passed. And I had to put down the pen. I didn't know how to finish writing the song. I didn't know what verb tense to use. I didn't, you know, it was really confusing. And then it got to a point where we had, you know, recording sessions set up for the album, because this one is on my new album. I was like, well, I guess I gotta finish that song if it's gonna make the cut. So I finished writing it, and I sang it. I did a little tour when the album came out in October, and I sang it at a show, and a guy came up to me and said, you know, I've got daughters, and it really moved me to hear that song, and I just want to know, you know, what is it that reminds you of your dad, you know, because the song talks about the things that remind me of my parents. And at the time, I kind of like froze, you know, it's like I lost you know, that happens to me sometimes. Sometimes people are like, what music do you like? And I'm like, I've never heard a song, I don't know anything. So it was one of those moments where I was like, oh, but in thinking back about that moment, about that conversation, I realized that it's everything. I always thought that it would be the things that my dad liked doing, or like, an object that would remind me of my parents, and it's not. It's just everything. It's sitting in this church and thinking, having a thought come to me. It's sitting in a restaurant that he would have hated, or it's things like that. So this is a song called My Memory. My father is a radio, my mother an unfinished mug of tea, left cooling on the counter, and everybody seems to see, except for her, she's keeping busy. My partner wants to be outside, my daughter walks around completely free, crinkles up her nose and bares her teeth, she's just like me. She's breathless and wants everyone to see. When the years have gone and my time has passed, and when everyone I love might raise a glass up in my memory, I wonder what will make you think of me. Oh, I wonder what will make you think of me. The sunlit cage you hold so dear, the ringing bells and constant new distractions, a distinct idea of fashion, and the way you show you care. You don't need words, you're always laughing. In empty, sinking, scattered thoughts, you realize you're standing in the doorframe. It's different in an instant, now you'll never be the same. You can try, but it'll always be in vain. When the years have gone and my time has passed, and when everyone I love might raise their glass up in my memory, I wonder what will make you think of me. I wonder what will make you think of me. Now we're barefoot dancing in the grass on a Sunday afternoon, chasing shadows that no one else can see. I wouldn't dare to change a thing, I wouldn't make a move. She needed it, I'd give her all of me. I'll leave a note on every door. The clothes inside our dresser drawer will stay there. There won't be any question. Everyone will see the care. I won't let go until it's fair. I wonder what will make you think of me. I wonder what will make you think of me. I wonder if you'll ever think of me. I'm gonna play you what my daughter says is her favorite song, but only if I'm not singing it to her in real life. She gets in the car, she says, "Put on the bird song," and she makes me play it on the CD. And I'll try to sing along. She says, "No, you don't sing." I say, "Child, do you know who's singing this song?" No. I gave you life. No. This is a song called "Little Bird." And I wrote it about an actual bird. My family had a pet bird named Lily. And he lived until he was about 15, and I loved him. He sat there in his cage and he sang along with the music I would listen to when I was doing my homework in high school. And when he died, it made me sad, so I wrote this song. Fly, little bird, why don't you fly across the sea? You know you're much too sweet to be in somebody's cage now. Go spread the word and tell the people what you see. You know you're much too wise to be alone with the truth now. Put on your brave face. Don't let them keep you. You're out of place. Fall with the breeze and see we're watching as you go. You know you're freer than the snow that falls to the earth now. Green makes the trees, I'll help them wither, help them grow. You know you're putting on a show, and that isn't you now. Put on your brave face. Don't let them keep you. You're out of place. Flowers we fade, I'll see the petals as they fall. You know you're mighty though you're small, and don't you forget now. Far from the shade, away from trees that once seemed tall. You know you're answering a call meant just for you now. Put on your brave face. Don't let them keep you. You're out of place. And as the years go by, still I wonder why many with wings will never fly. Fly, little bird, go on and fly away from me. You know you're pretty when you're free. You ain't it the truth now. Haven't you heard? It seems that everyone agrees. You know you're getting what you need, taking the view now. Put on your brave face. Don't let them keep you. You're out of place. You're out of place. I hope y'all are having as much fun as I am. I'm gonna do one short one and then another short one. I've got two short ones left for you, but I forgot that I should probably plug to you, in case you didn't see me in there, I've got merch with me tonight. Actually, I've got some kid-sized t-shirts that have a line from Little Bird on them. And so if you wanna give me your money, I'll take it. And I'm gonna sing y'all a song in Spanish. I'm Puerto Rican, and I am desperately trying to instill the Spanish language in my daughters. One of them's getting a little mouthy about it. She's starting to realize that not everybody around her speaks Spanish, and so we'll be out. Spoiler alert, it's not the 5-month-old. But so we'll be out, and I'll be speaking to her in Spanish, and she'll kind of look at me and be like, "Mom, no one else is doing this right now." And I'm like, "We're doing it." Anyway, I grew up with a lot of Puerto Rican food and a lot of culture, but my dad was not, he spoke Spanish, but he was afraid kind of to teach it to us because he wasn't confident in his own Spanish speaking. So it's something that I really have come into in my adulthood. And the first time he heard me speaking Spanish with my daughter, he said, "Where did you learn to speak like that?" And I just said willpower, I don't know. But no, so anyway, this is a song that I don't know a single Puerto Rican who doesn't know this song. It's called En mi viejo San Juan, and it's about longing for the homeland. En mi viejo San Juan, cuántos sueños forjé, mis noches de infancia, mi primera ilusión y mis cuitas de amor son recuerdos del alma. Una tarde me fui hacia extraña nación, pues lo quiso el destino, pero mi corazón se quedó frente al mar en mi viejo San Juan. Adiós, 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 Borinquen querida, tierra de mi amor. Adiós, 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 mi diosa de mar, mi reina de palmar. Me voy, ya me voy, pero un día volveré a buscar mi querer, a soñar otra vez en mi viejo San Juan. Pero el tiempo pasó y el destino voló mi terrible nostalgia, y no pude volver a San Juan que yo amé, pedacito de patria. Mi cabello blanqueó y mi vida se va, ya la muerte me llama y no quiero morir alejado de ti, Puerto Rico del alma. Adiós, 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 Borinquen querida, tierra de mi amor. Adiós, 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 mi diosa de amor, mi reina de palmar. Me voy, ya me voy, pero un día volveré a buscar mi querer, a soñar otra vez en mi viejo San Juan. Thank you guys. All right, it's been a real pleasure. I can't tell you how much I've loved this. Again, my name is Lucy Isabel, and if you like me, come talk to me, because turns out having kids makes you want to talk to adults a lot. My toddler, she's good company. She spends most of her, since she tours with me, she spends most of her time with, ooh, that's not right, with adults. So she's pretty good. This is a song called How It Goes, and thank you guys so much for having me. I ain't got no money, I'm on borrowed time. I'm watching you wait for the end of the line. So I'm taking no chances, 'cause I'm feeling just fine. I push through the noise at the back of my mind. I won't sit and wait for the stars to align, 'cause I look to the mountains, but I am the sea. And you want to be free to be lonely with me, 'cause I'm by your side. Through the ebbs and the flows, I'm taking your hand and we'll see how it goes. I ain't got a plan, we'll just see how it goes. Your breath on my shoulder and a voice in my head. I wish I had known what I shouldn't have said. There's no turning back now, just lay it to rest. It's all I could do, but it wasn't my best. I carry the weight, feel it filling my chest. As I look to the mountains, but I am the sea. You want to be free to be lonely with me, 'cause I'm by your side. Through the ebbs and the flows, I'm taking your hand and we'll see how it goes. I ain't got a plan, we'll just see how it goes. I wish for you patience, and I wish for you peace. I pray that we settle on love we can keep. I'll take all the blame if it helps you to sleep. As I look to the mountains, but I am the sea. And you want to be free to be lonely with me, 'cause I'm by your side. Through the ups and the flows, I'm taking your hand and we'll see how it goes. I ain't got a plan, we'll just see how it goes.
Lucy Isabel.